their own ecosystem as MSMEs.
All right, and staying with matters agriculture, let's talk export now. For a long time now, Kenya has been a source of different agricultural commodities for the global market. However, the issue of quality of goods sometimes has contributed to rejection. In this regard, Rootooba, in partnership with Global Gap, hosted a 3-day Global Gap tour shop, the 2023, themed Strengthening Compliance and Expanding Market for Kenya's Agricultural Produce. Let's have a look.
Yeah, what brought me here is the permanent drive that farmers around the world want to produce safe and responsible food. They want it in a responsible way. And that's a passion. I'm a farmer's son myself. And now around the world they want to feed not only their own children but also their customers. And farming every day requires such an intensive job and work. And we are all here to make sure that these practices that the farmers, that you as farmers are doing, make sense to you and in the end have food safety. And we go to Kenya because Kenya basically is our role model of good agricultural practice certification in Africa. We've been the very early adopters. Now you are by far the largest number of farms because you've managed to have a wonderful access to exports to the European Union and other markets around the world.
This U.S. government-wide program to enhance food security, nutrition, and incomes. And that's the important thing here. The relationship with Global Gap is by having these standards across the board, it's going to accelerate exports and increase the incomes of smallholder farmers throughout Kenya and increase trade throughout Africa. And that's what we're here doing today to support it. And also, I'll be at the AmCham event tomorrow to support the role of the private sector. After all, agriculture farming is a business. Farmers need to make a profit. And standard setting like Global Gap will help farmers profit.
We need to enhance our capacity building programs for farmers to enable them adopt sustainable agricultural practice and comply with the various market standards. We encourage collaboration efforts between the government, the private sector, and civil society to be able to optimize on the available resources and expertise. We call upon all the stakeholders to work together to ensure that Kenya horticultural products meet the high standards that is required globally. In this regard, I want to commend our development partners, in particular USAID, Feed the Future, through Kenya COPS and Dairy Market System for its support towards involving the market access for Kenyan produce and working closely with our private sector actors as well as your ability to scale up your interventions at the county level.
Let's talk matters now, irrigation and water supply. Now, the national government